Hi there. Today we are going to discuss about the Laravel facades. Laravel facades are the function wrapper which provides a easier way to access the Laravel core features. Okay, so let's understand it with the help of some example in root web.php file. I have fresh installation and I have run my server. So we are getting the welcome page. Okay. So let's print out the request. So to access the request, we have several methods. Okay, like we can access the request attribute with the help of the request object directly. Request and request object. Okay. And we need to include it first. So let's print out some request attribute like URL, and if we hit this path, we get this full URL. Okay. So the another way we can access the request attributes with the help of request facade. Okay. So let's comment it first and comment it. So the request facade has a static proxy implementation of this request core class. If we check this class, it has external facade core class and has a static only one function, protected static function, get facade accessor, and this is the mapping key. Okay, we will discuss about later. Let's first check the result. So let's remove it and QL like this. Every method exists in the request core class. We can use statically with the help of the request facade. So if we hit, we will get the same result. Okay. So these are the easiest to remember rather than we create the instance, inject the class, and create the object, and then use the attributes and methods in it. Okay. So if you check the request facade, it extends this facade class, core class, and static method. So let's create our custom facade for our custom library. So we will have the better insight on this. To so let's app.php create a folder call let's call the lib, and the lib folder, let's create a demo demo lib file. Okay, this is a simple class which will have some utility function, and for that we can create a facade. Okay, so namespace and lib, and okay, demo lib function. Let's call print me and return some text. Okay, this is a normal simpler class, and it has one function, print me. So to access this function, we need to create the instance of this class and then access this function. So let's access it. To demo, and print me. Okay, and let's set it out. We'll get this here. Okay, we need to include it first at the top. Use tip and demo. Okay. Okay, print me activated. So for now, we have to create an object and then access this method. Okay, if we have a facade, then we can use directly with and statically. So let's create a facade for it. In a lib folder, let's create one more file, demo facade. Okay, and class demo. So extend every facade must have extend uh, facade core facade class and implement the core method. Let's copy from the request facade this protected static function. Okay. And print it out in our custom facade. Okay, and let's change this key. Let's call dem. Okay, and we have to bind now this facade with our custom libraries. To bind this, we can use we can create for this custom service provider, or we can bind in app service provider also. So let's bind it in the app service provider. Okay, in register method, we will bind this. That was so the first parameter will be the key we have defined here in our facade. Okay, and then the second parameter is the callback. In this callback, we will return the instance of the service class. So return new, and that was the demo class. Okay. Like this, and we need to include it above the class app and then lib demo. Okay, like this. So we have bind the facade with our library class in the app service provider register method. We can use also our any custom service provider. Okay. And then one more thing, we need to create alias for this to work it well in a config folder app. Okay. In config app.php, there are a list of different facades like a request, liquid, DB, cookies. Okay, all these are aliases through which we access the facades. So for our, it's called dem. Okay, and include it lib and demo facade. Okay, the facade name which we have created earlier. Okay, so we all set, and now we can use it with this key, with the help of this key. So we don't need this instantiation, and then now we have to mention here and access it statically. So let's access it. Okay, syntax error, where it is. Okay, here. Now, okay, print me activated. So let's define another function in it. Public function uh, demo again, and return. Okay, and let's call this function also like this, and when we access this demo again. Okay, so it's easier to create custom facades. Just remember to, if you create a custom facade, it extend the core facade class and implement the get facade accessor method. And in this function, you have to return the binding key. The binding key then you have to bind in the service provider register method in app service provider, or it can be a custom service provider. Okay, and in the register method, you have to mention that key and return the instance of the and return the instance of the service class which you are going to bind. Okay, so that's all for today.